Welcome to the Astral Projection podcast, brought to you by Ali Wiley. Welcome to the Astral Projection podcast. We are now at the end of August and in Italy at the end of the summer. It's been a great summer for me as my family were all together for 2 weeks, which in these difficult times is no mean feat. We had a lovely beach holiday for a week, lots of sun, sea and sand. And when I look back at the holiday now, as summer comes to an end, it reminds me of an Albert Camus quote from Return to Tipasa, which was written in 1953, 8 years after the end of the Second World War. I'm going to quote a few lines, so bear with me, as after I will explain how this relates to astral projection and how it has helped me in many of my experiences. So here we go. Quote, I discovered once more at Tipasa that one must keep intact in oneself a freshness, a cool wellspring of joy, love the day that escapes injustice, and return to combat, having won that light. Here I recaptured the former beauty, a young sky, and I measured my luck, realising at last that in the worst years of our madness, the memory of that sky had never left me. This was what, in the end, had kept me from despairing. I had always known that the ruins of Tipasa were younger than our new constructions, or our bomb damage. There the world began over again every day in an ever-new light. Oh, light! This is a cry of all the characters of ancient drama brought face to face with their fate. This last resort was ours too, and I knew it now. In the middle of winter, I at last discovered that there was in me an invincible summer. Fantastic. I've always loved that quote and reread it when I needed to raise my spirits. So what has this got to do with astral projection? Well, if you've had a great summer, it's a feeling that is important. The joy in your heart that you feel whenever you think of a great time spent with people you love, particularly in the summer, as the sun and the blue skies just make you feel so good. I would say especially in Italy, as the sky is such an amazing colour blue. Maybe the summer is a little different in England, but I think you get what I'm saying. Actually, when I look back at the summers of my childhood in England, I always remember that it was sunny, though I'm sure it wasn't always the case. I actually don't remember a day of rain. I just remember always playing out in the garden in the sun. Anyway, it's a feeling that is important, that joy in your heart, that invincible summer. This feeling will help you raise your vibrations when you are out of body, and it can help you out of situations where you may feel afraid or threatened in some way. Feeling joy raises your vibrations. So if at some point you feel afraid for whatever reasons, just let your invincible summer take over. Feel that joy. Don't focus on the fear. I've used this method many times when I found myself in situations that I didn't like, when I felt the fear raising within me. I try to squash the fear with joy. I try to squash the fear with my invincible summer. It's just as Peter Pan said in J.M. Barrie's fairy tales, quote, So come with me where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of happy things and your heart will fly on wings forever in Never Never Land. This may sound a bit childish and corny, but it is really just like this in the astral. Positive thoughts cause positive feelings. Therefore, raising your vibration and helping you to fly, literally. In the lower astral realms, the atmosphere is very heavy, so much so that it is impossible to fly. It's like walking in mud. I definitely don't recommend going there unless you are an experienced astral projector, and only if for some reason you are guided to do so. If I have gone to these realms, it has always been to help someone, and I've always had a guide with me, even two sometimes. Discovering your joy can also help you in life, especially in the period we're going through now. In the middle of this mess, this madness, we too, like Albert Camus, can find our invincible summer and carry that joy in our hearts. Thank you for listening, happy travels, and see you next time. Bye for now.